Welcome to the Farm and Home Show. My name is Colby Dye, and this week we are back with another installment in the Backyard Biology video series, where this week we will be talking all about birds. When you think of backyard biology, one of the first things I think about is kind of the original way that people observed wildlife in their backyard, which is a backyard bird feeder. There are so many common bird species in Kentucky, and there's a great opportunity to see these birds in their natural element and be able to help identify them with their colors and their calls and different characteristics. Kentucky is home to over 300 species of birds, and there are many that are beautiful and colorful and super common in our area, such as our state bird, the Cardinal, as well as blue jays and bluebirds, woodpeckers, and warblers, and everything in between. If you're just getting started, one of the best ways that I would recommend to help practice your identification skills is by using apps that you can get on your cell phone or other devices. The Merlin Bird ID app is good to listen to calls via the microphone in your device, and it can identify birds that way, or use an app like PictureBird, which can take an image and help you identify the bird that way. Another common group of birds that you may see, especially in our surrounding neighborhoods and subdivisions that have a common HOA pond or other body of water nearby, is waterfowl, specifically geese and ducks. This time of year is a great opportunity to see a rare dynamic in the wild world, which is the mother and offspring dynamic. You can often see groups of geese walking around with their young ones and the mothers all in one group, which is extremely rare when you think about seeing mothers away from a common den or nest and they don't carry their younglings with them. If you don't have an area like this in your backyard, I know you may have to travel just a little bit, but we have a great resource here in the Bowling Green area, Basil Griffin Park, where you can take your family and your friends, enjoy an afternoon in nature of fishing, and you can see a lot of great wildlife in that area, specifically waterfowl. As we are approaching the 4th of July season, one of the coolest groups of birds, in my opinion, are birds of prey, including eagles, hawks, falcons, and owls. These birds are super awesome examples of power and a strong sense of community in the bird ecosystems. If you see these animals in your backyard or around your area, it is really nice to know that the ecosystem that you are around has the energy to support such a powerful predator. From insects, plants, and all the other consumers in the way, all the way up to those birds. It is super awesome to see them and to be able to identify them in your community. As always, we know the bald eagle is a symbol of the American culture, and around here one of the most common ones that you will see as for the birds of prey will be the red-tailed hawk. What's really cool is a lot of the advertisements that you see with eagles and their screeching is actually a red-tailed hawk voiceover, which is super cool as you're going to move into the 4th of July season. Last week when we did our insect video, we talked about pollinators, and one pollinator that I saved specifically for this week is a feathered pollinator, the hummingbird. While these guys are pretty little, they are extremely hardworking for it, and they make up for it by visiting hundreds of flowers a day, while weighing just the same amount as a penny. One of the most common hummingbirds in the state of Kentucky that you'll see often is the ruby-throated hummingbird. And this hummingbird is noted by its bright red-colored feathers right here in the front and some green-colored feathers on the back. If you see one that is patterned like this, that is going to be the male ruby-throated hummingbird. As with many bird species, the males carry the bright feathers and colorful patterns that attract females during the breeding season. While these guys have a lot of bright colors, they're also extremely fast flyers, and they're one of the most acrobatic animals in the world. They can fly backwards and upside down as well. In order to catch these guys in their natural habitats and flying around everywhere, one of the best things to do is get them to stop and visit a hummingbird feeder. A hummingbird feeder provides them with a reliable source of food that keeps them from having to run around and visiting all these flowers every single day, while giving you a chance to observe them super close. There are many DIY hummingbird feeders that you can find all over the internet, but one that I recently made this week was this one right here. It is made from a soy sauce bottle and one piece of common electrical wire. This took me less than 5 minutes to make, and it cost me less than $5, and it really required one simple step. Simply coil the wire around the bottle, and there you go. If you follow a simple hummingbird food recipe, which is 4 parts water to 1 part sugar, you can have this hummingbird feeder filled up by the afternoon and give it a couple days to a couple weeks, and you can have the hummingbirds finding your food and being a nice, reliable customer throughout the summer. For our giveaway this week, we will be giving away this nice big hummingbird feeder. This hummingbird feeder can supply hummingbird food for a good solid couple of days, and you have tons of hummingbirds visiting your back porch or your backyard area. As always, be sure to scan the QR code on your screen to enter the giveaway or contact our office if you need help that way. All the information here today was found thanks to the excellent resources put out by the University of Kentucky and the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife Resources. If you have any questions, be sure to check those out and never hesitate to call our office. Thank you for watching this installment of the Backyard Biology series. Tune in next week to check out more amphibians and reptiles information, and have a great day.